Oak Island, a mysterious island off the coast of Nova Scotia, has been believed to hide a great treasure for centuries. The island is said to be cursed, and the legend warns that 7 people must die before the treasure is revealed. 6 have already lost their lives trying to find it. The story began in the late 17th century, when a group of boys discovered a depression in the ground and began digging. They found a layer of stones placed by human hands and wooden planks every 10 feet, like a hidden staircase leading into the earth. Captain Edward Teach and William Kidd, better known as Blackbeard, are one of the most famous names tied to Oak Island. According to legend, Edward once boasted that he buried his treasure where none but Satan and myself can find it. Many believe Oak Island, with its intricate traps and hidden tunnels, fits that description. The center of the island's mystery is the money pit, the shaft first dug by the boys. Over the years, treasure hunters have returned to dig deeper into the pit, finding more wooden platforms every 10 feet. However, a hidden flood tunnel connected the pit to the ocean, and water suddenly rushed in, filling the hole. This clever trap has stopped every attempt to reach the bottom for more than 2 centuries. In the early 1800s, treasure hunters uncovered an even stranger clue, a stone tablet found about 90 feet down in the money pit. The tablet had cryptic symbols carved into it, and later some claimed the symbols were decoded to say, 40 feet below, 2 million pounds are buried. Over time, pieces of parchment, links of gold chain, and coconut fiber have been uncovered, adding to the mystery. The connection of Captain Edward and Captain Kidd to the island remains a subject of debate. Despite all the digging, no one has reached the bottom of the money pit or fully solved the mystery of the cryptic stone tablet. The thrill of Oak Island lies in its endless questions about the money pit and its connection with the pirates. Oak Island, a small island off the coast of Nova Scotia, has been a subject of fascination for centuries due to its connection to the Knights Templar. The Templars, a medieval Christian military order, were established in the 12th century to protect pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land. After their persecution, they scattered across Europe, seeking refuge in regions like Scotland, Portugal, and England. They are thought to have transported their treasures to places where they could protect them from confiscation. One of the most intriguing connections is the discovery of a lead cross on Oak Island, which closely resembles carvings found in a Templar prison in Dom, France. Scientific testing of the lead cross revealed it originated in southern France during the same period, strengthening the theory that the order had a presence or influence in North America. Researcher Zena Halpern presented maps and ciphers suggesting Templar activity on Oak Island, with her 14th century map including features like the swamp and other landmarks associated with the island. This date indicates the possibility that surviving members of the order continued their secretive operations, perhaps even reaching Oak Island. Royston Cave, discovered in England, provides further evidence connecting the Knights Templar to Oak Island. It is believed to have served as an initiation chamber for the Templars, with its walls adorned with carvings and symbols associated with the order, including crosses and depictions of saints. Gretchen Cornwall, an author and historian, has further explored the links between Royston Cave, the Templars, and Oak Island, theorizing that the cave may have been part of a network of sites used by the Templars during their secretive missions. The Rochefoucauld family, a noble lineage in France with known ties to the Templars, is also believed to have played a role in transporting or safeguarding Templar treasures. The evidence linking the Knights Templar to Oak Island is compelling, with artifacts, symbols, and historical records suggesting that the island played a role in their efforts to safeguard their treasures. As researchers and explorers continue to uncover new clues, the connection between the Templars and Oak Island grows stronger, offering tantalizing glimpses into one of history's greatest mysteries. The Baconian theory suggests that Shakespeare's lost manuscripts may be written by Sir Francis Bacon, a figurehead who concealed his identity. Proponents argue that Shakespeare's works contain hidden messages, codes, and references to Bacon's life and ideas, which would not have been apparent to the general public at the time. This raises the question of whether Bacon would have gone to great lengths to conceal them for future generations to discover. The connection to Sir Francis Bacon is particularly intriguing, as he was a philosopher, scientist, and statesman who was also deeply interested in alchemy and the preservation of knowledge. Some researchers have speculated that Bacon used Oak Island as a place to hide his manuscripts, protecting them from prying eyes. The idea that Shakespeare's manuscripts could be hidden on Oak Island is both thrilling and mysterious. The thought that these manuscripts could hold the key to understanding the true authorship of some of the world's greatest literary works is a tantalizing prospect. However, there is still no hard evidence to definitively prove that the lost manuscripts of Shakespeare or Bacon are buried on Oak Island. The ongoing search for treasure on the island has kept the possibility alive, with each new discovery adding another layer to the mystery. For those who believe in the theory, the search for lost manuscripts is not just about finding treasure, but about uncovering a piece of history that could rewrite our understanding of one of the most famous authors in the world. The idea of Shakespeare's manuscripts being buried on Oak Island also speaks to a larger theme of preservation and secrecy. The mystery of Oak Island, if it truly holds these manuscripts, could be more than just a search for treasure. It could be a search for lost knowledge that has the potential to change our understanding of the past. The Viking connection to Oak Island is primarily rooted in the idea that the Vikings, known for their extensive exploration of North America centuries before Christopher Columbus, may have used the island as a stop or secret location for hiding treasures or leaving clues. The discovery of various artifacts on the island that some experts believe can be traced to Viking origins has spurred a deeper look into the possibility that the Vikings had a hand in the construction of the island's strange structures and the hiding of objects below its surface. The Viking connection to Oak Island is supported by the discovery of artifacts that resemble Viking methods, such as a medieval crossbow bolt found on the island in the 19th century. Other metal and wooden artifacts have been scientifically traced back to Scandinavia, indicating that Vikings were active in the area long before European explorers reached the New World. The Vikings may have had knowledge of the island and its surroundings well before European explorers formally charted the area. Historical accounts and archaeological evidence show that Vikings were excellent navigators and seafarers, capable of crossing vast expanses of ocean in their longships. Some researchers believe that the Vikings could have traveled farther down the North American coast, possibly to Oak Island, where they could have hidden treasures or left markings to signal their presence to future explorers. Another key element in the Viking connection to Oak Island is the possibility that the Vikings may have passed down knowledge of the island's significance to later explorers, including the Templars. Researcher Dr. Doug Siemens has proposed that the Vikings and the Templars may have collaborated, with the Vikings serving as navigators who helped the Templars cross the Atlantic. This theory suggests that the Vikings were instrumental in helping the Templars reach the New World, including the possibility that Oak Island was a destination for their sacred relics. While the evidence linking the Vikings to Oak Island is not conclusive, it is compelling. The presence of Viking artifacts, symbols, and structures on the island provides a tantalizing glimpse into the possibility that the Vikings played a significant role in the island's mystery. As more evidence continues to surface, the link between Viking exploration and the treasures hidden on the island will likely remain a subject of intense interest and investigation for years to come. The alien artifact theory is a fascinating concept that connects to the concept of infinite space. The universe contains billions of galaxies, each with its own collection of stars, planets, and potential life forms. If extraterrestrial civilizations exist, they could possess technologies far beyond anything we can imagine. Artifacts found on Oak Island, particularly those that defy conventional explanation, could be seen as a key to unlocking that knowledge. The connection between Oak Island and infinity space also ties into the ongoing search for extraterrestrial intelligence. Scientists have been scanning the skies for signals or signs of alien life, hoping to make contact with civilizations beyond our own. Some speculate that Oak Island could be a focal point of such an endeavor, with hidden messages or artifacts from otherworldly beings placed there as a way of communicating with future generations of Earthlings. These artifacts, if they exist, could serve as a bridge between humanity and the infinite cosmos, offering insights into the possibilities of life beyond our planet. The theory of alien artifacts on Oak Island fits within the broader context of unexplained phenomena that have been reported throughout history. Many cultures have stories of gods, or star beings, who visited Earth in the distant past, bringing knowledge and technology. Oak Island, with its long history of mysterious discoveries, is a natural location for such theories to take root. The discovery of a gold-plated button, possibly a cuff button, deep within the Oak Island money pit, has sent ripples of excitement through the search team. While it is not the massive treasure they had hoped for, the find could be a pivotal clue in solving the island's long-standing mystery. The button was unearthed in a deep and unexplored part of the money pit, a location that had long been untouched. The gold-plated button's presence raises more questions than answers, as it suggests that the island's mysterious past is linked to the military in some way. The team is now starting to piece together the clues and is zeroing in on something significant that could date back to the mid-70s.